the first time you saw television, I guess Michael Jackson was on TV.
Yeah.
That kind of changed everything.
Yeah. Michael Jackson was actually playing when my mother had me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why I dance so well.
Okay. And I guess you were living in Germany at the time?
Where?
When you first saw Michael Jackson?
No, when I first saw Michael Jackson, I was in Tripoli.
In Tripoli, okay.
Yeah, Libya.
But I guess you were living in Munich.
Yeah.
And you started performing.
Yeah,
like Michael Jackson.
I was street dancing because so we lived in this building right here, and across the building was this nice big house, and in this nice big white house there was a Benz, and there was this man washing his Benz, and then he looked at us and said, "Hey, come here," to me and my brother. He said, "Rake up all these leaves, and I'll give you guys gummy bears." So we had our first gummy bears, and then my brother said, "How about you pay us? Next time we'll do the whole backyard." Gave us cash. And then music was playing from his car, and we started to dance. And he said, "Wow, this is lit." He called his wife. He's like, "Look at these kids, they could really dance." Invited us to his party. He was throwing a party with his family, invited us. And then me and my brother would dance to Michael, and he paid us. And then from there, we started doing the dance down like in the city, like downtown. And everybody would throw money in our hats as long as we did Michael Jackson moves. So that's how the whole thing started, like where we get paid and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're 29 years old.
Yeah.
Right. And
I'm actually 25.
Okay, sorry, industry age.
Oh yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Or
no,
20?
I don't know industry age. I'm actually 25.
You're actually 25?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I Googled you and it said 29.
That's a soccer player.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry, 25. And what's interesting, I just interviewed Dallas Austin, who he produced some of Michael Jackson stuff.
No way.
Yeah, well, Dallas Austin did like TLC, Boys to Men.
That's crazy. I love them all.
Yeah, I mean, he's sold over 100 million albums. It's like he
must be a very wealthy man.
Yes, he is. And he also did Michael Jackson. He produced like They Don't Care About Us. Till this day, I don't know who's they. They?
Yeah.
Just everyone who was attacking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Jews got mentioned in it, in that song, Jew Me, Sue Me,
No way.
Kick Me, Kike Me.
That sucks.
Yeah. That kind of caused the whole backlash.
More backlash on Michael.
For Michael, yeah. He had to apologize, say his lawyer's Jewish, and he loves Jewish people and so forth.
So he produced them and you interviewed him?
I interviewed him, yeah. And what he talked about was, because he's done pretty much he's produced everyone. He's a titan in this industry. And he said there's just something special about Michael Jackson where you have these kids who grew up way past his prime, like yourself at 25 years old.
Yeah.
You don't remember Thriller.
Yeah.
When he came out, because you weren't.
I remember it, but I don't remember when it first came out.
When it first came out, or like the stuff that he's most known for, you weren't experiencing it at the time, but he has such an effect on people.
Yeah.
That you have these little kids who emulate him, who didn't grow up around his era, but it just happens all the time. Like the story that you tell about dancing in Munich.
Yeah.
This is one thing I haven't been able to figure out, and I've never seen this with any other artist, not Elvis, not anybody else, but I don't understand how this 3-year-old kid over here still is singing Michael Jackson songs right now. How does he know him? How does he understand? How does he be infatuated? How they're looking at a friend of mine is in Denmark, and his son dresses like Michael every day. He's like 4 or 5 years old, and he plays the music, and he's dancing like him. They send me pictures, and you're kind of saying, well, how do they even know? It's not like he grew up and lived through this. I can understand that part, but how do these new kids and this new energy knows and feel the same energy from this guy, and he's not even here?
Everybody called me whack when me and my brother we were stuck in the past. What I mean by that is, there was a certain time before the internet where you would go to a country and the song that was popular here come out there 10 years later.
Right.
You understand? So me and my brother would be listening to Michael, and then Michael was not even like hot in certain cities, but we'd still play him like he was the hottest, biggest, not realizing when we came to America, we were still bumping Michael, and then my brother got schooled, comes back with a DMX CD.
Right.
And that's when everything changed. My clothes got baggy.
Well, and I guess your first hip hop album was a Wu-Tang album.
Wu-Tang. My cousin stole a Wu-Tang album.
Right.
That was in Germany.
Exactly.
It's pretty sad
Yeah.
that he had to steal it. Well, we'll pay you. Tell Wu-Tang we'll send him the money. Yeah.
So you come to the U.S. at 11.
Yeah.
So you grow up here, during your teen years. And
Yeah. I
so
came
forth.
here at almost 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. 13.
Yeah, no, it's all good. 13
So
years
you
old.
spend your teenage years in the U.S.
Yeah.
You graduate high school.
Yeah, thank God.
You go to college, I guess.
2 years.
Football scholarship?
Football scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, in Massachusetts.
You're a pretty big guy, by the way.
Yeah, I'm fat now because I just you know what the problem is? I kind of been like going through like a situation where it's like I'm trying to take care of everybody around me but myself. And now I'm starting to wake up now because I'm like, damn, this touring thing is not that easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Health-wise, I'm not really in shape. I used to be in shape. And, when you have when you're in studios, either you're making music or you're ordering food. And I've just been, you know what I mean? And on the road, bro, the only thing that's open is McDonald's. So, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because you're, what, about 6'3" or so?
I'm 6'4".
6'4".
283.
Yeah, big guy. Usually entertainers are like 5'5". And
yeah, every
so
time
forth.
I meet them, they look up.
Yeah, you look, it's always interesting to see a tall celebrity.
I try to hide it.
Try to be shorter than you
I
are?
try to be skinny.
Okay.
I think I try to be skinny. A lot of people that meet me, they're like, is it really him? And that's why a lot of people can't spot me. Because they're
Gotcha.
like, there's no way that's him, he's fat.
So you do 2 years in college,
Yeah.
but then you drop out
Yeah.
to do music.
Yeah, I met Nipsey and then I dropped out.
Okay, and Nipsey actually told you to drop out.
Well, I told Nipsey, I said, yo, Nip, I'm about to drop out, man. What do you think? Like, do you think the music, he's like, yo, your music is fire. And I was like, he's like, yo, this shit fire. And like, it made me feel like I could do it. You know what I mean? Because after I did the song with Nipsey and we shot the video and released it, and you want to hear something crazy? I never told anybody this.
Let's hear it.
I lied about, the team lied and that we all came up with this idea of saying new rapper signs to Jay-Z to make the video go viral.
Okay.
On WorldStar, you could find it. So we all got together, like, how would we make this go? So the person said, just say he signed to Jay-Z. And that's the first video. Think about it. Like, I'm not thinking about nothing. Like, this is the first video I'm about to release, and everybody goes, yo, why don't we just say you signed to Jay-Z? And I was like, I was scared to do it, but they were like, don't you want to get signed to Jay-Z? Because like that was the dream, because I was from Brooklyn. They're like, maybe if you say you're signed to Jay, he'll see the video and you'll get signed. So we released it as new artists get signed to Jay-Z on WorldStar.
Did it work?
No. I've been trying to sign to Jay-Z for so long. I finally signed to Jay-Z like 7-8 years later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Definitely.
Cool.
Okay, so
Meet Nips, do the song. Everybody on the block is like, okay, this is serious. Because I kept talking about Nipsey to everybody because like I felt like he gave me like my generation Snoop vibes, you know?
Well, how do your immigrant parents deal with you telling them, they came to this country and sacrificed all this, because I'm an immigrant also.
Yeah.
Usually parents come over here for their kids, so their kids could grow up and go to college and become doctors and lawyers and whatever else.
Yeah.
So they went through all this trouble. You come over here and you go and tell them I'm dropping out of college to do music.
Yeah, they didn't believe in that.
Yeah.
They're just like, are you crazy? Like,
Right.
Because you know what, man? They just wanted to see that paper. Even if I never got a job and I slept, like I think my parents are so cool that even if I didn't get a job after graduating college, they would allow me to stay on the couch eating potato chips, watching TV, as long as they could be like, do you see that on the wall?
College degree.
College degree. He's lit, But
Right.
the fact that I didn't have a college degree ruined everything for them.
Yeah.
It killed them, it crushed them because I had a full scholarship. I played football. Everybody was bragging like, yo, I was on a daily newspaper every Tuesday. You know what I mean? I was on Channel 12. You seeing me killing it, you know what I mean? Like, who would have ever thought, like that I was gonna drop out and then be like playing video games, getting fat and popping Xans, you know?
Popping Xans.
Yeah, because I developed anxiety, and I met some kid who was like, yo, if you want to get rid of it, you should just pop this. And then I started taking Xans. In 2013, I would just pop them every time I felt like a weird and I couldn't breathe. I'd just be popping it.
Yeah.
And then I would smoke a lot of weed. And the thing was, I took like 13 rips of a bong one night, and then bang, it enhanced my anxiety instead of helping me. So to try to help me with my anxiety, I popped more pills and ended up in a hospital.
Okay, so you overdosed, kind of?
Yeah, in a weird way, yeah.
Were you addicted to Xans at that point?
Yeah, not addicted, but I think, not addicted to Xans, but I think I was leaning on Xans because I was running away. I was running away from like panic. I was running away from feeling like a loser, you understand? Like, you gotta understand, you're looking at a kid that went to college, full scholarship, played football. I'm 6'4", 250, solid muscle, getting every bitch. On my birthday, the baddest bitch on campus got fucked. It's like, you're not looking at somebody who's like a fucking loser, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're looking at a kid that passed tests, I had a 3.8. You know, you have to maintain a certain average to have the scholarship. So you're not looking at a dummy. Maybe I might suck in math, but like everything else, I was trying my best to do, you know what I mean? So I was always trying to be successful. I always wanted more, you know what I mean? Even as a kid, I was dancing, trying to get this so I could get that jacket and be cool, get the Nike sneakers, and like, that was me my entire life. Now, what happens? I drop out and I'm a loser. I'm living with my parents. I'm walking around in my underwear, eating cereal in the house. I completely let myself go. So now I'm trying to escape it, and I'm trying to escape it, and I'm trying to run away from it by popping Xans.
Right, I've heard some pretty bad stuff about Xans. When it comes to pills,
Yeah.
Xans seem to be at the top of that list.
Yeah, I did a video with Gigs in London.
Yeah, I know. I interviewed Gigs.
Okay, yeah, he's the fucking man.
He's dope.
I did a song and a video with Gigs, and it was like below something. I don't know how, it was so cold in London. We shot it at nighttime, and I was freaking out. I don't know why I caught like a weird feeling, because it was just like I haven't slept, but I thought I was catching a panic attack, and I popped a few Xans, and then next morning I didn't really sleep, and I had a cold. Popped some Xans on a plane to pass out, and then jumped off the plane when I landed and fainted at JFK. Woke up at JFK with people inside my stuff, inside my pants, like trying to take my stuff off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they took all my stuff. They took my watch, and they took a Rolex, and they took a $15,000 jacket from me. Because I had a tag on it and I ain't pop it.
Well, don't do Xans, kids.
Exactly.
This is a great example.
Exactly, and that was the last time.
Great example of what not to do, right?
Yeah, that was the last time I've ever done Xans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fuck with them no more. I don't really do nothing. I think I've been so sober. Like, I don't take, you guys gotta understand, I don't take Xans. Like, kids take Xans to black out. I take Xans because mentally I'm freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm claustrophobic, dog. Like, I can't be on a plane for 10 hours. I can't be on a plane for 7 hours. I just hate it. I don't like it. So I'm popping it in hopes of me escaping. See, the problem with kids nowadays is they're popping it in hopes of blacking out. And that's a different story, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound cool when I'm saying that.
No, I feel you.
I'm saying that I'm mentally going through that shit.